Time now is 6:15. Let's turn our attention now to the forecast. Daniel, when it comes to the weather today, already we're off to another good start. We're like 2 for 2 this week.
Yeah, so far so good, Yvonne. We've had very calm, very relatively cool mornings here all throughout the region. So far today, 71 degrees is that reading here as we take a look at our Midtown Memphis camera. Calm winds feels like 71 with the dew point at 67 degrees, basically the exact same reading we got yesterday. And this is one of the hottest spots, if not the hottest spot right now within the Mid-South. I should say maybe warmer considering the time of day, but it is going to be a hotter day overall as we do have those temperatures expected to climb by about 2, maybe 3 degrees to put most of us on the positive side here, that older side of 90 degrees, maybe the wrong side for those of us that have been preferring some of these cooler temperatures lately. I know I, for one, have been one of those people. We have had a lot of hot and humid days so far in July. August, though, fortunately, is continuing to keep, I think, these temperatures, even as they rise, about as tame as we can expect them to be, as it looks like we are going to have winds that at the moment are calm, but will still be out of the north today, and with a lot of sunshine, low humidity levels, very low chances of rain. Pretty comfortable considering this rise in temperatures here, as most of us to the north and east of Memphis are the most likely to be in that still 80s range here, just a little bit short of 90 degrees. Those of us in Mississippi, south of Memphis, and within Memphis in the metro, probably just exactly reaching 90 degrees, still putting us below average now. So for 3 consecutive days, we're going to have cooler than usual high temperatures. The lows not recorded just yet, but at 71 is about 3 degrees below where we should be. So any sort of records, 2010, where we got to 104 degrees on this day, is not going to be in the sort of outlook for us, as we will have that sunshine here allow us to warm up, but only by just so much, considering some of those other factors like the winds and overall just a lot of drier air that extends for pretty much a good few hundred miles out from where the Mid-South is located. You can see we are sort of at the epicenter and have a nice little radius of drier conditions, very little cloud cover. Nearest any sort of organized rainfall lies is off in central Kansas at the moment on the plains. So definitely a lot of protection here, a lot of assurances that we are going to stay pretty much right at that 0% range for rain here once again, as we have more of that humidity eventually arriving throughout later this week. For today, even for Wednesday, though, it looks like we are going to keep things maybe on the, say, muggier side, which, again, compared to what we've seen lately and compared to what may eventually arrive by this weekend, it is going to definitely be a little more comfortable. Now, all the while, we are going to see those humidity levels slowly climb alongside slowly climbing rain chances. Now, the ceiling here is still going to be pretty low for any of those peak days by the end of this week. But as you can see, by this evening, we're looking relatively clear. A little more cloud cover developing for Wednesday afternoon, but still looking dry. And then by Thursday, we do have a few nearby spots of some isolated showers, maybe a few storms that will probably end up missing us to the north and west over parts of the Ozarks and Arkansas and Missouri. But it is definitely going to be something we watch, because between now and at least Thursday afternoon, maybe even more likely Friday afternoon, a lot of placid days where we have nice and fair weather like this, at least again for August standards. 90 degrees, low humidity, and heading into tonight, we'll be in that upper 60s to lower 70s range with a very comfortable start here expected once again for Wednesday morning. Temperatures climbing just a little bit higher. That puts us probably exactly where we should be at 92. That average high 92 has been the average for about 2 to 3 weeks now. This really is sort of that peak again, late July, early August, that we see the highest temperatures before the averages do start to drop down slowly but surely throughout the rest of August. But as we head towards the weekend here and then further on towards that peak heating of this, again, time of the year in general for the Mid-South, I think we are keeping things about as relatively tame as we can expect them to be. Highs only just a little bit above average by Thursday, and that humidity increasing to make it feel probably like 100 degrees or maybe even a little higher for the weekend ahead. But with low rain chances and heat advisories that are not at the moment planned out, I think we are going to approach this weekend with still some pretty comfortable aspects.